Hi, Leo. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do your August 2020 tarot reading. Um, I have a new deck of cards, and I want to give a shout out to Carol at the home cardiographics ward at the Hotel Hospital in Kingston. I was there getting a heart monitor on. They wanted to monitor my heart for a couple of weeks. And when I was there, I met Kathy. Did I just say Carol? It's Kathy. Um, and I met her, and we were talking about cards because there was this framed picture in the hallway of all these Ace of Hearts of different decks of cards. They're all different. And so I asked her about it, and she said she collected cards. And I said, well, I read cards. And she said, really? Well, I have one tarot deck. And she said it's the Klimt, the Golden Tarot. And Gustav Klimt is an artist, a famous Austrian artist, and that was very famous during the Second World War and still is to this day. But anyway, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous um, art and cards. So I'm very grateful to have them. She gave them to me. And three other decks of playing cards, actually. So, and I'll be bringing those in. But when I was looking at the book for this deck, it comes with a little book, and most of the time they're pretty standard. They all say generally the same thing. But this one for the Fool, it does not say the Fool. This Fool is it's not the beginning of a journey in the Klimt deck. The Fool is actually, it says lack of points of reference, loss of identity, confusion, is at the doorway of rebirth. And it's about stripping oneself completely, letting go of excess, like too much. Okay. And I just thought that was really, really interesting and true. I liked that. The way they think about it. I like that approach. So anyway, I just want to say thank you so much for this. And anyway, I'm going to start off. So in this book, it gives a different layout, which I kind of wanted to give a try. And since it's your birthday, happy birthday, I'm going to give it a whirl. Let's see what you think. I already did one whole video for Leo and Sagittarius, actually. And the sound didn't work for it. I don't know why. Had this new microphone, and it just didn't work. So there was no sound. So I'm redoing it. But I want to tell you something important that was in that reading. And you got the bat, and you also got death, and they both meant the exact same thing. That there's something you need to let go of so that you can start a new beginning, so that you can move forward. There's something holding you back. And, you know, this full moon coming up on August 3rd is a really good time. This weekend is a really good time for that. If you wanted to do some writing, do some unfinished business with someone. Sometimes we can't say it to them, so we need to write it, what we would say if we could say it to them, or whatever. But there's something you need to let go of. Something is coming to an end very clearly. And it was big life thing. It was a big thing, not just some little day-to-day drama. Big. So I wanted to tell you about that in the last reading. So I'm going to do a whole new thing because it was meant to be. So tell me, what are the messages for Leo for August 2020? What are the messages that Leo needs to know? Leo, August 2020, Leo. All right, Leo. Tell me what Leo needs to know. I wait for the cards to tell me, you know. And this is, you know, for a lot of different people. So I'm, you know, I guess it's your energy too. And there's the sign. There's the sign right there. So I'm going to cut those right now. See, they tell you. They tell you. All right. So how this goes is we do a clock. And we put out 12 cards. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we take, that's all the minor arcana. You know, all the suits of cups and pentacles. And this is the major arcana. This is the big life stuff, okay? And so, like I said, the last time you got death in this. And, but saying that you're going through a big change. I think it's a big evolutionary time for you, Leo. You know, it's that growth time. And this is in your maturity, you know, how you handle things, what you're ready for, too. What you're ready for. You're ready for more, and maybe you haven't taken that step or something. I don't know. What does Leo need to know? What are the messages for Leo? August 2020, their birthday month. And a little bit of July, too. But tell me for Leo what Leo needs to know. What does Leo need to know? Oop, there it is right there. The Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, the wheel is sometimes karma coming back around, but it's time for change. It's time for the next moral lesson. You know, you've learned something here or about to, and move on now in life to the next steps, you know. See how beautiful these cards are? Look at that. Hey? Just gorgeous. I'm noticing that a lot of them have Adele in them. But anyway. And then I want to take one from the Animal Spirit. I just got these these cards last month. And I'm just getting to know them, so I don't know them at all, and they're very different from the tarot. Very different. So I'll have to look at the book. But one thing I love about these messages in these cards and in this book, it gives you kind of homework, something that you can do to help you through it. And I just think that's the coolest thing, you know. They all do, but I don't know how to explain it. Oh, there it is. The sea serpent. The sea serpent. So I want to read that one first. Now look at, they both look like the wheel. Eh? They both are the same. So the sea serpent. And this is one of the the big O cards. I gotta look it up here. Here it is. Healing emotional wounds, expressing desires. The sea serpent represents the energy of expression, whether it's emotions, creativity, sensuality, or desire. It helps us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. So the subtle energy of the sea serpent occupies the area of the Svadhisthana chakra, located deep within the pelvis. This chakra is known as our center of creativity and desire, and is associated with the water element. It translates to "in her own abode," indicating this chakra is the home of the Divine Mother, or Kundalini herself. But it's the current of expression. If it stagnates in some areas in our lives and in other places, it floods. It's important to remember, no matter what the waters of our emotional lives look like, the sea serpent loves us just the same. Like a mother, she wraps herself around us. So, healing emotional wounds, So you're going through some sort of a cycle, it seems to me. And you also feel, according to this card, are in need of nurturing at this time. And even as adults, we need that. Like, it's not just children. As adults, we need nurturing too. Just because we're adult doesn't mean that we don't need support or encouragement, or, you know what I mean? Congratulations, pat on the back, that kind of thing. So anyway, the first 4 cards represent the present situation, okay? The second 4 cards represent your job and career, usually. And the last set of 4 cards represent your emotions going on. So let's look at the first 4. The 4 of Pentacles, the 6 of Chalices, the 4 of Chalices, and the 3 of Spades. Chalices are cups, and they're about the emotions. So the 4 of Pentacles, sometimes this is about hoarding. It's hoarding money, or hoarding something away, hiding something, with a plan in mind, some sort of not sharing your ideas or something that you're doing. Okay, this is not sharing, right? And then we have the 6 of Cups. This could be a trip, a couple of days away. It could be romantic, to a place that makes you feel good, Also, this is steps in love, growing in love. This is, and it doesn't have to be just, your lover. It can be a friend or relative, becoming closer, growing together. You know what I mean? Or you could be traveling with a friend as well, or relative. The 4 of Chalices suggest dissatisfaction or empty promises kind of thing. Not really satisfied with what you're being offered, or what you know, your choices available. It's wanting more or something else. It's your, you know, it's not really your cup of tea kind of thing. You know, I'm not trying to say for the cross watchers that there's anything wrong with the other person. There's some sort of chemistry imbalance, though. I am going to say that there's a chemistry imbalance, and someone is not satisfied, and I think that's most likely, it could be you. It could be you. Or it could be them. Maybe perhaps they're not satisfied, because then we have the Three of Swords, and this is heartbreak. Usually this is about a three-party situation. Someone is feeling left out. They're hurt by that. This could be a lover. This could be a friend or a relative, but it's, you know, this, at this point, the truth is out. It is out, and it's going on right now. Okay. Because here it wasn't out. You know, it was hidden, it was secret, and now it's out. So then we have the Six of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. So Six and Seven of Wands, like the Six of Wands is actually about recognition and reward. You know, you're getting recognized for your work, your efforts that you've put in. You could be offered some sort of elevated position where you're more supervising others, you know, something like that. There's a certain amount of respect and responsibility given to you, and perhaps a raise even. But I think it's a raise in stature, like what your position, you know what I mean? The other possibility here is there's a job coming up, or there's something that you want to do, but there's a lot of competition. You know, you're up against some stiff competition here. And you may have to prove yourself. You know, but this is what you want. You want this, right? But you may have to prove yourself. The Eight of Cups, this is communication for sure. It's sometimes flirty, very flirty communication. There could be, you could be getting a flirting or chatting, talking to a lot of people even. Could be going to a gathering or a party of some sort. At work, there could have been some sort of work gathering even, you know, but there was flirting, because this is a flirting card, okay? And so, and then there is the Seven of Pentacles. This is about reinvesting, you know, the Seven, you want to, you need to reinvest what you've gotten in the Six. You know, the Six is usually a reward as well. And so you want to take some of that and put it back in and reinvest it in something, not just spend it frivolously. Something that's going to make your life easier or something like that. You might reinvest it into a business, reinvest it into your stability somehow. You know, it's really funny. You may even, you know, I just got a feeling you may think about taking and upgrading some sort of course that, or like schooling that upgrades your skills to well, it's better pay for one thing, but it's also a little bit different, better work, something you're more interested in. I get the feeling, okay? I think you're trying to talk to the right people. You're trying to talk to the right people and network about this. Maybe, because I see you at some sort of work gathering, and I think it's going to be beneficial for you. I honestly do. Because I think you're networking here too. You know what I mean? You're looking pretty good. You're looking pretty good. But this is investment for you. You're using your time wisely. You're wearing a couple of hats here at the same time. Okay? Then in your last 4 cards, you have the King of Cups. This person was in your last reading too. It was, I remember. The 9 of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Okay. So I'm going to tell you, no matter what sign you are, whether that puts you under a pentacle or a cup or whatever, when these 2 come up, these are the lovers. These are a match. These 2. And so this is your emotional realm. And for some reason, I think you feel kind of vulnerable with this person. There's a side of you that might be afraid to reveal your feelings, your deep feelings. You could be flirting on the surface, like I said over here. I think there's also a lot of anxiety. You're having a lot of anxiety over a relationship with, it could be this person, this Queen of Cups over here. Now, these could be water signs in your life. Either one would be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, but it doesn't have to be. This is what your energy you're going through, and it's deeply emotional right now. You're, like I said, you've got anxiety. You could be not sleeping very well, because of, it's kind of funny because it shows a mother and children. So I get the feeling that this could be a relationship with your family, or an old, like a long time relationship. It's old, long standing. The other thing too is that this Queen of Cups could be coming into your life. You haven't met her yet. This person could be your match, your person, your life mate. I don't like to use the word soulmate and twin flame. It's a little too perfect, it's just, life just ain't that perfect, and magical and all that. It is magical, don't get me wrong. But I mean this soulmate and all this. But this person is could be your life mate, is what I would like to say, and may help you with what you're going through. I think that this person actually this is how you connect, actually, is you talk to you find them easy to talk to. You can relate to them. They can relate to you very easily. And perhaps you may end up bending their ear about what you're having difficulties with, you know, what you're, and the, you know, the nurturing, right? Needing that nurturing. Um, and, you know, I liked that it's, you know, we need to let our desires, asking for what we need, you know, speaking our desires, what we want, what we need. Because people just don't automatically know that, other people, you know. We might think they should, but they don't. So you need to ask for it. And that's an easy enough message. I also want to mention, to help you with the transition, in the bat card that you got for the other reading, it said to get up early and watch a sunrise. And that'll help you with your transition to move forward. And I thought, what beautiful homework, you know. That's so that's I want to pass that on to you. Get up and watch the sunrise, and it's supposed to really, really help you open up to your new beginning, you know, embrace your new beginning. So I hope this really helps you, Leo. If you like this video, please hit that like button, share, subscribe. It's all free. It helps me a lot, and I really appreciate it. Oh, I won't be moving into the farmhouse for another month. The people that lived there, the place that they were getting fell through, so I let them stay for another month. Like, I paid for it. It should be mine. And I could take it, but I said I can stay at the trailer for a month, and while they found a place for next month, but they can't move in. So just let you know, I'm out. I'm in the outback here for another month before I'm moving back in town. I'm going to still have the trailer and be out here sometimes. It's just I'll also have like a home base. So, anyway, love you all. Love to hear your comments on this and what you're thinking. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.